Good to see you up instead of thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were ever going to wake up. I'm Carth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you on the escape pod. Do you remember? I'm not surprised. You took a serious blow to the head. You're probably having all kinds of strange dreams. I wouldn't worry too much about it. You've been slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about things. Try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet of Terrace. You were banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. I was able to drag you away from our crash site in all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived on the scene, we were long gone. You don't have to thank me. I've never abandoned anyone on a mission, and I'm not about to start now. Besides, I'm gonna need your help. Terrace is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet, they've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in worse spots. I saw on your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages. That's pretty rare in a raw recruit, but it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world. There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves. That smack to your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi. She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malak's Sith master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire and set an ambush for us in this system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here in Terrace. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her. Bastila is no ordinary Jedi. She has a rare gift the Jedi call battle meditation. Bastila's power can influence entire armies. Through the Force, Bastila can inspire her allies with confidence and make her enemies lose their will to fight. Often that's all it takes to tip the balance in a battle. Of course there are limits to what she can do, but from what I understand of her ability, it requires great concentration and focus to maintain her battle meditation. The attack on the Endar Spire happened so fast, she never had a chance to use her battle meditation. Like us, she barely got out alive. Bastila's gonna need our help. Many of Darth Malak's followers can use the dark side of the Force, and the Sith have already killed more than their share of Jedi in this war. Nobody will be looking for a couple of common soldiers like us, and if we're careful, we can move about the planet without attracting notice, a luxury Bastila won't have. She's gonna have half the Sith fleet looking for her. They know how important she is to the war effort. The whole planet is under quarantine. No ships can land or take off. So, if Bastila's gonna escape Terrace, she's gonna need our help, and we'll probably need hers. While you were out, I did some scouting around. There are reports of a couple of escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves killed. I'll tell you whatever I can, though I don't know how much help it'll be. I understand why you want to know more about me. I kind of get the feeling we'll be spending a lot of time together over the next while. But this isn't really the best time for long introductions. We should stay focused on the task at hand. There'll be a time for that later. Good idea. We can use this abandoned apartment as a base. And we can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to a mind. It can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity. But I figure if we don't do anything stupid, we should be okay. I mean, after all, they're looking for Bastila, not a couple of grunts like us. All right, soldier, let's move out.
Hey everybody, it's Obi-Wan362, and we are back with Knights of the Old Republic, light side. Last part, we got off of the Endar Spire right before it exploded, and in this one, we are going to explore Taris. First off, go to the locker. Find it 3 med packs and 2 computer spikes inside. Woohoo. Here's a workbench. Actually, now that I think about it, we can upgrade stuff here. One of which, I think... Yep. Prototype vibroblade that we got. Can be upgraded with the vibration cell that we pulled off the dead Jedi. So, that gives a +1 to... +1 to slashing damage, as you can see. And assemble that. And it's time to change our weapon to that, because I think it's better than the longsword. Granted, I'm probably going to be wrong, and someone's going to notice, but oh well. Haha. Anyway, let's talk to Carth.
Yes, what's on your mind?
I'd like to know some more about you, Carth.
Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malak's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop them.
I'm sorry, Carth. This must be very painful for you.
I'm just a soldier. I go where the fleet admirals tell me to. I follow my orders and I do my duty. It's just... doesn't seem right that doing that means I failed them. I didn't.
Didn't mean to upset you. Let's go with them. Do you mean the people of your homeworld?
Yeah, no, that's not what I mean. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not making much sense, am I? You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
Alright, and now we've got the quest to know more about Carth. But more importantly, we can now leave. Every time you leave the department, you must select which party members you wish to take. Since this is the first time you are leaving, you will have to take Carth. Carth!
Okay, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid.
Poor Doros.
That's how we should deal with smart-mouth aliens. Now, the rest of you get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. Hey, what's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives. Attack!
How the devil did he figure we were Republic fugitives? I don't know. But... die! Oh, suck it. Won't someone come searching for this patrol? Alright, and rob the dead guy's corpse. And we get blaster rifle, frag grenade, poison grenade, adrenal strength, and adrenal stamina. Not a bad haul. Ha, I was right, the Ardoroses. Come to this door. I can't open it, but...
What?
Carth can! Actually, hold on. We have a level up. So, let's level up. Level up. Skills. 1 skill point. Put it where you want it. I'm putting it on treat injury. Feats. do that yet. Not putting on toughness. Conditioning. Probably useful. Flurry. Empathy. Caution. I don't know where I want it. Probably not caution. Critical strike. Let's go with flurry. Sounds like fun. And we'll accept that. Now,
Ready.
Carth, open this door.
On it. It's open. Sure.
Aha. Over the corner is a bag that we can steal because, like in all great RPGs, nobody cares. And there's some chick with a name, so let's talk to her.
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home.
Fine. I'm sorry, I was just investigating the area.
That's no excuse. You can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you're curious. But at least you're more polite than that pig Holden.
Holden? Who's that?
Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price.
What do you mean?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you.
Tell me what's going on or I'll end all your problems permanently. That's mean. You can trust me. Maybe I can help. Wow.
No, I don't think so. I can't afford to trust anybody right now. Please, just leave me alone.
Fine.
Good. I don't much like strangers in my home.
Alright, and that's what happens when you're a soldier. You have no persuade skill, so things like that don't work. Running.
Tong hai tuam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonqualeo gondona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chilamulane nindupobo. Wonga kumbis jang ba mulira.
Pleased to meet you, Laram.
Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tonking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukune mulerabes.
What's so great about now? I already know all about energy shields.
Ka chikun ita hodonga. Yiking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Tong abong sha umninang. Wanga kumbis keng balemuraya. Johnny yon tun jiji ida duana. Kapavolpa mulji gumana.
Oh, da da da. And doesn't really have much worth buying.
Achuta. Wonga kunbis dolpi kikuyana. Tong patugas maktelia.
As I was saying, he doesn't really have much worth buying, and KotOR is easily one of those games where you can go the entire game without buying much of anything. Everything you need you will find on dead bodies.
On it. It's open.
So I would suggest that route. Especially right now, because we have next to no credit. Anyway, yeah, this apartment complex is home to all sorts of aliens, because aliens aren't allowed to live in the upper cities of Terrace. Upper city of Terrace. And so this guy, rather than having all his apartments left empty, rents them out to aliens. So they don't get people like us, you know, fugitives, hiding from the Sith, squatting, who don't pay rent. See how that worked for them. Really just going through here so we can
Ready.
basically be the light side guy that's robbing every single room.
On it. It's open.
And open this one. I think this is the last one.
What?
Hope so, because I want to get out of here. This is the janitor, aptly named Janitor. Talk to him if you have more questions about the city. I don't. It's basically a giant city planet like Coruscant. So, once you're done robbing everybody blind, let's go to the upper city south. Must gather my... Carth, hurry up.
ready.
Wow, seriously, Carth? Seriously? It took you long enough.
Yes?
And here we are in Terrace Upper City South. Over here is what I assume to be the escape pod that we came down in. Because the escape pod is right next to where we are staying at, thus seems logical. If we head over here, then Carth will have something bothering him. Maybe you should speak to him to see if he can blah 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 blah. Speak to Carth.
Yes, what's on your mind?
It's a good time to ask you some more questions right here in the open where everybody can hear you.
I guess I did say you could ask me questions later tonight. Is this really necessary?
Nah, if you have a problem with it.
No, I don't have a problem with it, really. Go ahead and interrogate me.
This isn't an interrogation, I never said that.
No, I was just joking. Though you do seem to be full of questions. It's rather refreshing, to be honest. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened, from your perspective.
Let's see, I was unconscious until things started blowing up. I wasn't really in a position, but I'm gonna go with the first one. Like you said, when we first met, Bastila didn't have time to use her powers.
True. Bastila is as powerful as they say. She's the one who defeated Darth Revan, after all. I guess that no Jedi ability, no matter how powerful, makes up for being completely surprised and outmatched. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway?
I'm just a soldier. I'm sure there isn't anything unusual about that, is there?
I don't know. Unless you consider that you were a last-minute addition to the crew roster and you just happened to be one of the survivors.
What's so odd about me being added to the crew at the last minute?
You were the only one. Not to mention that Bastila's party was the one who requested your transfer.
Why would Bastila request my transfer?
The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board. I mean, hell, they practically took over the ship, as far as I could tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value, however, and I hate surprises.
What do you mean by surprise?
I mean, I have to expect the unexpected, just to be safe.
Are you always this suspicious?
Look, it has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone, and I have my reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things?
I consider this important.
All right. You're pretty damn tenacious. You know that? We'll talk about it, but later. Right now, I just want to get going.
Aha! Carth spilled his guts. Run through here. There's all these nice computer screens on the wall that we can't do anything with. Down here, we will find the place to be in Upper City South, the Cantina. We are not going there right now. Instead, come over here, and the Equipment Emporium, Kebla's shop. Talk to Kebla Yurt.
Hello there. I haven't seen you in my shop before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kebla Yurt. Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper Terrace. Best selection on the planet. Whatever you need, I've got. Well, mostly.
Mostly? What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons, and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real nice selection, if you're interested.
Let me see. Let me see what you've got for sale.
Just so you know, the prices on the items are final. No bargaining here. This isn't a swap meet, okay? I only deal in top-notch stuff.
Okay, so med pack, security spike, blah 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 blah. At this point, there's not a lot of things you need to buy, but a permacrete detonator, you will need this for a later quest, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy this now. Need it later, just good thing to have. You can talk to her, she'll tell you about swoop gangs, Davik, and the Undercity. If you want to talk to her about it, you can go right ahead, but I don't need to. So I won't. Get out of my way, Sith. Ooh, these guys over here. These guys over here. I see them. I see them. Bounty hunter.
Davik says you missed your last payment.
Here, I've got 50 credits, a down payment. That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have? No, help! Somebody help! They're going to kill me!
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off? Hold on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a witness here.
Leave this man alone or you'll have to deal with me. I'm the main character, you can't beat me. Power attack! Light side points gained!
Thank you. I owe you my life. Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. My wife warned me not to take a loan from Davik. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me till I'm dead.
Maybe I can help you.
You already helped me by saving me from those bounty hunters, so unless you have a spare 100 credits to give me so I can pay off Davik, there's nothing else you can do.
Here you go, here's 100 credits. Because I have them. Oh wait, I don't.
You're giving me 100 credits? Just like that? I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you.
You're giving him 100 credits? Generous.
Now I can pay off Davik. You've saved my life. Thank you. I'd better take these credits to him right away.
Yes, you should. Get out of here. That's head points. Credits lost and experience received. Upside of light side, you get more experience. It's a way to get to up to north. Don't forget to strip the bodies, and I mean take their money, not actually strip them. And you get over 100 credits, so didn't really lose that much. Actually gained 14 credits out of this whole thing. Over here is the last place we're gonna be heading to. Medical facility. There's a guy over here. He's a jerk. Don't talk to him. Let's go over here and talk to Zelkaforn.
I see from your appearance that you are an off-worlder. Still, you are welcome here. I'll not have it said that Zelkaforn refused to help somebody just because they weren't a citizen of Taris. Do you require healing or medical supplies? I can treat almost any injury or ailment right here at the medical facility. Except the rat ghoul disease, of course.
Rat ghoul disease? What's that?
The terrible affliction has plagued Taris for many generations. It is spread by the rat ghouls, horrible monsters that live in the Undercity below Taris's great skyscrapers. Prolonged exposure to the Undercity breeds the disease, and those infected will eventually mutate into rat ghouls themselves, becoming mindless beasts that feed on the flesh of others.
Is there no cure?
There is no antidote for the disease, though I heard the Republic scientists at the military base here on Taris were close to perfecting a cure. Then the Sith arrived. They overran the military base, and now they refuse to allow anyone access to the laboratories inside. The Sith are keeping all the serum for the patrols they send into the Undercity. If I could just get my hands on a sample of that serum, the rat ghoul disease could be wiped from the face of Taris forever. But I don't see how that's going to happen.
Maybe I could find a way to get my hands on that serum for you.
I don't see how anyone could get their hands on that serum. The military base is crawling with Sith guards. Breaking in there would be a suicide mission. I suppose the Sith patrols in the Undercity might have a sample of the serum on them, if they hadn't already used it because of a rat ghoul infection. But I doubt a patrol would just hand the serum over, and nobody is stupid enough to attack one of the Sith patrols, even in the Undercity.
I'm stupid enough. I mean, crap. Don't worry, I'll get that.
Please, don't say that. If the Sith hear you, they might think I'm suggesting you start attacking their patrols. They could shut me down. I only mentioned the serum because you asked. I don't actually expect anyone to get me the serum. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Take a look at what you've got for sale.
Of course. Just step over here and I'll show you what I have in stock. My prices are very reasonable. Just what I need to keep this facility operating.
Advanced med pack, antidote kit, med pack, bio antidote package. Forgot about these. These are useful if you're like a scout because you actually have implant. I don't find it worth it for any other class, so not messing with anything that he has. If we come to this back door, lab personnel only. We can bash the door open, but I'll just let Carth take care of it. Maybe. There it is.
On it. It's open.
What are you doing? Don't go in there. That door is for employees only.
Hey, I recognize these men. They're Republic soldiers.
You recognize these soldiers? But how? Unless you're a friend of the Republic.
I'm a friend of the Republic. You can trust me.
I guess I'd better tell you what's going on. I only hope the Sith don't find out what I've done. Since the space battle overhead, people have been secretly bringing in these Republic soldiers who crash-landed on the planet. I had to take them in. What choice did I have? Their injuries are terrible. Most won't survive. But at least I can make their last days more comfortable. And at least here, they're hidden away from the Sith.
Well, for that you have my thanks. It's good to know that at least some of these men ended up in compassionate hands.
I hate to imagine what the Sith would do if they discovered these soldiers here. But since their initial questioning, the Sith have not returned, so it may be my fears are unfounded.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I'm afraid there's nothing more anyone can do for these soldiers. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should return to the front in case anyone comes in needing medical attention.
Let's hit points gained. The weird thing is, he goes back to the front so that nobody will go back here. He left the door open. Not the best at hiding things, apparently. But anyway, allons-y.
Psst, you there. Wait a minute. I need to talk to you about the rat ghoul serum. I've got an offer for you might want to hear.
I'm not interested.
Now, don't be an idiot. Just listen to me for 1 minute, and you won't be sorry. Davik Kang wants the cure, and you'd be smart to give it to him.
And who's Davik Kang?
Oh, come on. Everybody knows who Davik Kang is. He's the big boss around here. Gambling, smuggling, extortion. He's got a piece of all the action on Taris.
So you mean Davik's a crime lord?
I prefer to think of him as a role model. He started with nothing, and now he's got it all. Credits, power, women. It's the Tarisian dream, right?
What if I tell Zelka you're helping Davik get the cure?
I'll just deny it. Who's Zelka gonna believe? Me or some off-world stranger? Now be smart about this. You'll get a better deal selling to Davik.
Why does Davik want the cure so badly?
Davik's interested in anything that can turn a profit. He could make a fortune selling the serum to anyone infected with the disease. Not like Zelka, who'll practically give it away.
I think I'd rather give the serum to Zelka. He'll use it to help people.
Helping people is all well and good, but you have to help yourself first, right? I'm telling you, Davik will pay big credits for the cure. More than Zelka could ever afford.
And then only the rich could afford the cure. Just let the poor suffer, right?
If you find the rat ghoul serum, just take it to Zax in the lower city bounty office. He works for Davik. He'll pay you what that cure is really worth.
And there's another option to do with the rat ghoul serum. But being light side, I doubt we're going to sell it to somebody else. Anyway, that is actually it for Upper City south of Terrace. So, next time on Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic light side, we will be heading into almost the cantina. Alright, so Obi-Wan 362, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.